Hey everybody, it's Sydney. Today I'm going to be doing a makeup don'ts slash 10 major makeup mistakes. And this video is basically more for those beginners who don't really understand makeup and don't really know what things are for and what they should do and what they shouldn't do and how much they should use and how much they should not use. So this is just basically a video for everybody mostly because face it, everybody makes these mistakes. So, yeah, let's get started. So, the first thing is too much foundation. Now, you never want to pack too much foundation on your face because you always want to look bright and awake, and you always want your skin to look bright and awake and dewy, kind of. And you never want it to be heavy and cakey. Foundation is mostly for covering up your problem areas and covering up your uneven skin tones. So if you have a lighter spot here and a darker spot over here, you cover up that lighter spot or just make your whole face the same color. That's what foundation is basically for, okay? Usually, I know that everybody has done this. Everybody thinks that less is more. Less is more. Like with with liquid foundation, less is more. But I know that everybody does this. Everybody thinks that the more the better. So you never want to do that. You never want to have too much foundation because it makes your skin look older and cakey. Now our next thing is using the wrong shade of foundation. Now you never want to have a skin tone. You never want to have a foundation darker or lighter than your natural skin tone. You always want to make sure that it's the exact skin tone, unless it's like one shade higher or one shade lighter or one shade darker. Because if you're more of a pale skin tone person, and you want to look more tan, and you buy a more orangish, kind of more brown foundation. Foundation is cannot do the job of tanning you. It must be your natural skin tone or else it'll look so unnatural. Makeup is supposed to look as natural as possible. You're trying to accentuate your natural features, not trying to cover them up or to change your natural features. You know what I mean? So, yeah. And a way to test out foundation is if you're kind of uncomfortable of like opening the bottle or like getting a tester or something, if you think it's like unsanitary or something, and like first of all you can put it either right here, and if it blends in that's probably your shade, or right here because that's where your colors meet, and that's like the most neutral color and the most natural looking color because that's where your face skin tone and your neck skin tone mix together, and that's the closest that you can get between the two. And then another way, if you're kind of uncomfortable for sanitary reasons, or if you're just uncomfortable for opening a new bottle, you can look at your veins. If they're blue, if they look blue, you are cool toned. And if they're green, if they're like greenish, then you're a warmer tone. But if they're greenish blue, you're a neutral tone. So I am actually a neutral tone because mine are greenish blue. So, yeah. Alright, so again, we always want to have the normal shade. Yeah. So then the number 3 is unprepped skin before foundation. Moisturize, moisturize, moisturize. I cannot stress that enough. You must prep your skin before you put anything on your face, like anything, primer, like anything, okay? Like before you put primer, literally anything, like I'm serious. You must moisturize because if you have dry skin and then you put more products that'll dry out your skin, it'll make you look literally terrible. It'll make your skin look I can't even explain it. It's terrible. But a moisturizer that I really prefer is the Aveeno Active Naturals Natural Protection Mineral Block Sunblock Lotion with Skin Soothing Natural Oat. So that's a good moisturizer, and my dermatologist actually recommended these to me. So I really like these, or just any normal moisturizer that you have will work. Anything with moisture, even just getting a cloth of water that is wet. Of course it'll be wet if it's a cloth with water in it, but just get a wet cloth and put water on your face will even work. So just do anything to moisturize your face. I cannot stress that enough. Now, for using under-eye concealer that's too light. Now, we all know that you always want to use a little bit lighter tone on your under-eye area for those who have dark circles from stress or loss of sleep. So, that just makes you look more awake, and it makes your face look brighter, and it actually makes your eyes look a little bit bigger and more open. But we never want to go so bright, like, okay, I'm going to buy the lightest concealer I can get out of this brand. No, because it'll make your under-eye skin tone, it'll make your under-eyes look like you just poured ashes there, and you just rubbed it in. It'll look gray, because if you have a very, like a really, kind of more tan skin tone, you definitely don't want the lightest color. You want just a shade lighter, or even 2 shades if need be. But, and then another thing is don't put too much, because if, like, I use some and one day I put on way too much, and usually I put the brush against the bottle and rub it off, some concealer off. I didn't do that one day, because I don't know why, and my under eye looked terrible. So, yeah. So just get like 1 or 2 notches above your skin tone. Now, the next thing is too much powder. Now, you can look beautiful with just liquid. And then if you put a few dabs of powder, that'll like make the look. But if you put way too much, it'll look cakey, and it'll make your face look heavy and worn down, and it looks terrible. So enough said. Don't put on too much powder. Even use your hands, because that requires you to kind of use a little bit less instead of having a whole bunch. Then for over illuminating the skin. Now, you always want to have beautiful and glowy skin. But if you over illuminate, like if you get too much liquid, and you will look like you're sweating. It's terrible. Enough said. Now, for drawn eyebrows, you never want them to be too harsh. You never want them to be like, whoop. You want them to be just be like, not, So, you don't want to look like Snow White's stepmother, because I'm looking at a picture of her, and yeah. But if you need to fill in, same with, like, drawing your eyebrows is the same with filling in your eyebrows. You don't want to make your eyebrows too dark, or else they'll look bushy and crazy. Now, for everyday harsh eyeliner, is there really anything to say? You don't want too much eyeliner on your eyes, because it'll look too harsh. If you're a beginner, I would highly prefer a brown eyeliner instead of a black, because it's so much more, it's not as harsh, but black eyeliner, can be just the same. It just depends on how you use it. Like, one way to do it is you can do tiny little close together dots, and that'll give the illusion of having a very thin line of eyeliner. And then another thing is you can put your black eyeliner on your waterline, because then that actually, you have to do a thinner line or else you'll like get eyeliner on your eye. So yeah. And then lipstick on teeth. I know that everybody has done this. It looks terrible. It makes your teeth with a darker, like if you're wearing a bright red lipstick and you get some on your teeth, it'll make your teeth, like with the darker color, if it's a neutral color, it'll make your teeth look super yellow. But if it's a red color, it'll make it'll look like your teeth are bleeding, and 2, it'll look like tacky and terrible. So that's it. And then lipstick on dried chapped lips. I was about to say chaps. So you always want to moisturize your lips before you put any lipstick on, even if you have beautiful, plump, and luscious lips. You still need to moisturize. And what I like to do, don't make it tinted unless sorry guys. Sorry, like something, you know how you get the little sensation in your nose from soda? I just got that. Okay, so, and I got it, like, some stuff all over my Kindle. Okay. Sorry guys. So, even if you're, again, like I said, don't make it a tinted lip balm unless you're intending it to be a nice, pretty look. But if you just like, oh, this is the only lip balm that I have, I'll just like, no. No, the colors can clash, the colors can mix and clash, and yeah. And then if you don't, it'll make your lipstick will make your lips dry even more, unless it's like a tinted lip balm or something like that. I highly prefer those even more than lipstick because it just seems better. So yeah, thanks so much for that is it for my makeup don'ts and 10 huge makeup mistakes. So I really hope that y'all liked this video, and this is 13 minutes. I'm so excited. I was thinking this would probably be like 20. So, thanks so much for watching, guys. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I really hope that y'all liked it. Please, like and comment on this video, and please subscribe to me. Bye, guys.